November 4th, I had a lot of pain early in the morning. I had talked to my doctor and I knew that I was having some trouble, but I didn't know what was wrong. I had no real symptoms, but she told me if it got to a certain threshold that I needed to go to ER. So at 4 in the morning, Al drove me to Troy Beaumont in the emergency room, and within a very short amount of time, they diagnosed me with stage 4 colon cancer. There are two things I have to say throughout the course of this video. One is that I am not afraid, and the other is that I'm incredibly grateful.
Hey, we're Kim and Al Kreis, and we're here to mostly tell Kim's story and the story of our family in what has happened over the last 2 months.
A Bible verse among the thousands I've memorized since childhood stands out so strongly to me from Psalm 138. In the King James Version, how I learned it as a child, before he laid the foundations of the earth, he knew the length and breadth of my days. So that means before God did anything else, he knew each one of us intimately. And that my getting diagnosed doesn't mean anything to the longevity he pre-purposed for me before anything else he did. So I'm not afraid. This is his journey, and it's okay. So at 4 in the morning, Al drove me to Troy Beaumont in the emergency room, and by 8 o'clock that evening, I was in surgery. So there was no time to think about it. There was no time to get second opinions. It was just trust the doctors, trust Al, and trust God, and it all just happened to me. By the time I woke up the next morning, I found out that Dr. Bark got the reputation of being the best surgeon in the entire hospital, and that's who I got. And then I found out that I had Dr. Howard, who is the best oncologist in Troy Beaumont. I can't understand that other than God made that happen, because I came in at 4 a.m. on an ER. I should have had their least doctors, not their best doctors. And they've taken such amazing care of me. I was in the hospital for 8 days, and over and over and over again, staff members were amazing, treated me so well. A dear friend from church told me she saw a vision of me walking toward her in church one day. It was the first Sunday I missed because I was still in the hospital. She knew where I was, but yet she thought she saw me walking with a vast army. And from the amount of love from this church, the ladies that have organized and brought dinners over for weeks on end, the friends that have called, visited, texted, sent cards, sent dinners, the people who are raising money for us, who have already gifted us.
And even your clients have been so flexible in moving their dates around to accommodate you more so than you've always adjusted your schedule to accommodate them.
Yeah.
Coming to different salons at different times, odd times.
Mm-hmm. We are not alone. I know some of that army are my friends and family in my church and my community. I'm equally sure some of that army probably has wings. How can you be afraid? How can you be anything but grateful? The medical bills are staggering. Like everyone else, we thought we were living a prepared life, but losing a month of work, the things insurance doesn't pay for, and meeting a new deductible in the first couple of weeks of the new year, those are all things that most of us really don't plan for. So this is a great benefit to us. Thank you so much.
And we also just want to thank everybody that has been supportive, has helped us with food and meals and taking care of our house and our dogs and everything that we've needed. And all the friends that have reached out that we haven't heard from in a while, not because of our doing or their doing, just part ways and change jobs. And we're very grateful and blessed to hear from all of you and know that we're being prayed on and loved on.